Just this afternoon, I accepted the resignation of Environmental Quality and Public Works Commissioner Nancy Albright, effective March 31st.
That's Lexington Mayor Linda Gordon announcing a shakeup in city leadership in the wake of yesterday morning's snow and ice storm. Good evening. Welcome to WKYT News at 6, live on air and streaming on WKYT Plus. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Amber Philpott. The winter weather we saw Tuesday morning had some drivers stuck in traffic for hours just to move a few miles. And Fayette County schools ended up using an NTI day.
Council members voiced their frustration during a work session yesterday, and Public Works Commissioner Nancy Albright talked to the council during that meeting, saying the city had little reaction to the weather until around 5 a.m. and by the time crews hit the roads, things had gotten, quote, a little out of reach.
Well, about 24 hours after that statement, Albright submitted her resignation to the mayor. WKYT's Madison Carmouche is joining us live to break down today's announcement. Good evening, Madison.
Yeah, Bill and Amber, yesterday, as you said, Nancy Albright was questioned by the Urban County Council because of the department's slow response to snow and ice. And today, Mayor Linda Gordon also took time to express her disappointment in the way that the city has handled clearing roads just before she announced the resignation of Nancy Albright from her position as Commissioner of Environmental Quality and Public Works. That will be effective March 31st. She says for the 5th time, Charles Martin will now act as the commissioner. The other change is that supervision of the Division of Streets and Roads will now be headed by Deputy Chief Administrative Officer Glenn Brown. Mayor Gordon says she is tearing up the current snow and ice plan and starting fresh, including bringing in additional help.
Secondly, the government will soon award a contract to an outside contractor who can bring in heavy-duty equipment during extended ice storms.
The mayor says that the after-action review that she ordered is almost complete, and it will take a deep dive into what worked and what didn't, and that will help to determine what that new snow plan will look like. Live in Lexington, Madison Carmouche, WKYT.